RG with RG Fam Games here with a special video for you today. It's Christmas Eve, and we just got our retro game treasure box for December in. So I thought, why not just do a video right away? And I also got some other fun things to share today. So I'm gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna tell you some, kind of share some of the other stuff. And take it from there. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's having a happy holidays. So first thing I wanted to share, it's always funny. I've got boxes of, I've a bunch of CDs and stuff in boxes and kind of scattered throughout the house. And for some reason, there's a stack of CDs in one of my son's closets. So he went through them the other day, and because he's looking for new music kind of, but then turns out that I have some game discs kind of just in there, so turns out there's some PC games that we found. First being, I just found this NCAA. This is from my 46, my Pentium days. This game is actually terrible. Don't ever play this game. It's really bad. Whatever. Then next up is my original X-Wing fighter, Star Wars X-Wing CD-ROM case. This is a collector's edition version. But when you have old things, then you open them up, and then you realize the game's not in there and other things are in there. I have my Sierra football Front Page Sports Football Pro 97. This game was the best football sim game in the world. This took up all of my time in college. It's all we did. It was pretty amazing. Got Barry Sanders on the cover. You didn't play the game. If you played the game, it was terrible. But if you were into the simulating seasons and GM mode kind of a thing, the best game. I had a laser printer. We used to print out all the stats after every season and keep records. It was crazy. It was so much fun. I have then underneath there's another disc, Electronic Arts 10-pack, which comes with Kasparov's Gambit, so a chess game which I loved, PGA Tour Golf, Chuck Yeager's Air Combat, Wing Commander 2 is on here, Ultima 7, and Indianapolis 500 Simulation. If you can come on, focus there. Look at that, you can see the reflection of the. Anyway, so that's kind of cool. I remember I used to, and this is for MS-DOS. This isn't even for Windows. It's for DOS. I used to love Kasparov's Gambit, the chess game. And I love Wing Commander 2. And then there's still another disc, and it's Madden 99. Madden 99 for PC, so that was for Windows. I don't remember. I don't think I had a computer that could run it very well, so I never actually played it. So cool that I have the Star Wars X-Wing case, but I have no idea where the disc is. I'm sure it's in another case somewhere that we'll find eventually. And then I found this. Well, he found this. Ben found this. So I have a copy of Soul Calibur. Or do I? Because it's not in the case. Soul Calibur is not in this case. So I was like, oh man. Or at first I was really excited. It's like, oh, I got Soul Calibur. I thought I might have had it, but I couldn't remember. And obviously I didn't know where the case was. Found the case. And I was like, oh, cool. We got Soul Calibur, right? That's awesome. Look what's inside Soul Calibur. I actually have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Score! I have Marvel vs. Capcom. I bought, you know what? I remember buying this from a friend. So, Thomas, I'm sure you're watching this. I bought his Dreamcast and a bunch of his games. And I remember him mentioning that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is in there. And I was like, I don't remember having Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But lo and behold, there it is. I don't know if I know where the case is, but I got the Soul Calibur case. Now the question is, where's Soul Calibur? That's in another case I gotta find. But super stoked to suddenly realize that after all these years, I actually have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So, in a Soul Calibur case. So those are some exciting finds that we had. So that's pretty cool. I was really excited about that. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom, I mean, that game is one of the greatest fighting games of all time, right? Pivoting off of that, that's all I found that was pretty cool, or Ben found. Then over here, I went to visited my friends over at Respawn Retro Gaming a couple times over the last 2 weeks. I bought a bunch of PC manuals and stuff because I don't know, they were there and they were, you know, whatever. I bought a Civilization 4 manual, and I bought the Civ. I got the Civ 4 tech chart and everything. I think it does. It does all the stuff and stuff. I loved Civ 4. I haven't played it in a long time since I played Civ 5 and Civ 6, but I love the Civilization games. So I just thought that was cool. You know, they're like $1 or $2 a piece. How about the Warcraft 3 game manual? I love Warcraft 3. This is actually for the expansion Reign of Chaos. So I don't know. I just thought that was cool to have. And then there's also the instruction manual for Civ 3. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was cool to pick those up and have them. Because they were there and they were cheap, and those are all games that I love. So sure, I'll buy the manuals. I did get some games. The first game that I got was one that I've needed in my collection for a long time. I had this game originally when it came out. I love this game, played it so much, and it is Crazy Taxi 2. So love the mini games in Crazy Taxi 2. I didn't love the city as much because this is more New York, I believe, right? More New Yorkish than like LA-ish, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played it. But I love Crazy Taxi, love Crazy Taxi 2. Really, really happy to have this in the collection again. So, 2 great Dreamcast finds, right? And then, I don't know, this one caught my eye. I've seen videos on it before. I've never played it, but the videos that I've seen all looked pretty cool. So I thought, you know, if I get a chance to pick one up at a good price, I would. I got Asterisk and the Great Rescue for the Genesis. So it is complete. These look like good platformers. And again, I watched videos and people seem to like it, and seems to be an underrated character as far as the games go. And it was a good price, so I was like, yeah, I'll check it out and get it because I just remember it being cool, or you know, it is complete and everything. So, yeah. So some games that I purchased from my friends over at Respawn Retro Gaming, who are getting a new location in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, coming very soon. So, and then it's Christmas Eve. I got Christmas presents. I got some Galaxy Buds, so pretty happy about that. And then my oldest son got me a very key item for my collection. He got me Buffy the Vampire Slayer for Xbox. For those who don't know, I am actually a pretty diehard Buffy fan. I know, I am. I have been for a very long time. And I own this game when it came out, but you know, over the years sold it or whatever. So happy to have this back in the collection. It's not complete, so I'll be on the lookout for the manual. So if anybody has the manual, you know, I would love to get it from you if you don't need it. This game is pretty cool. It's just an action game. There's another Buffy game called Chaos Bleeds. That one's even better. That one's even better. But yeah, but Buffy has 2 games, and very exciting. So happy to have that. That's all I got for the extra stuff. Now we can get into our retro game treasure. All right. You got treasure, says it at the bottom. But thank you for your subscription. Let's get our packing pillows popped. There we go. Both popped. We're good. We're popped. All right. Let's see what we got. Happy Christmas. I feel 1. I feel 2. I feel 3 games. So Light load, I feel an NES. I feel Genesis, and I feel Genesis. So we'll do the 2 Genesis games first, and then we'll do the NES. So this was sitting in my mailbox today while it was like negative however many degrees with negative like 30-degree wind chill. So hopefully they survived. First game, Genesis, 1, 2, 3, boom. Sonic 3, very cool. Label's kind of coming off a little bit, whatever, no big deal. Now I have all the Sonics for the Genesis. I have Sonic 1, 2, and now 3. All thanks to video game subscription boxes. So that's very cool. I don't know if I've ever really played Sonic 3, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure I have like once or twice, but I never really played through it. Now I guess I need Sonic and Knuckles now, don't I? To it. All right, next Genesis game, 1, 2, 3, boom! Wheel of Fortune. Always like video games of game shows. They're fun to go back to. So actually recently, I should say recently, not too long ago, a couple months ago, I actually bought Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy on the Xbox Series X. Just on the board. I just want to play a game show game. So cool. Happy to have that in the collection. All right, real quick, this is it. Last game. It is Nintendo Entertainment System. What is it going to be? 1, 2, oh. I see gold in the back. Gold in the back. That makes me think of Zelda. Are there any other games that have the other games that have gold in the back? 1, 2, 3, boom! Star Tropics. That's awesome. Very cool. I remember renting Star Tropics. I remember this game was such a big deal in Nintendo Power, and it was like when it came out, such a big deal. So that's really cool. See, I see an old cartridge on the back. So that's cool. That's exciting. That's really, really exciting. I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering. I was like, Wheel of Fortune, okay, you know, Sonic 3, cool, but you know, very cool, very, very cool. Thank you, Retro Game Treasure. As always, we've been doing this for like a year and a half now. guys have been great overall. Really appreciate it and giving me content and helping me build my collection. I was going through my collection because I do track it all on price charting. Like I have it all entered in there, and I need to do videos on my collection. It's crazy how big it's gotten. Anyway, thank you so much, RGT. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video. If you have played any of these, get your memories. Let me know what the memories are. What about any other games? Buffy, Asterisk, Crazy Taxi 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You know, let's talk about all the stories again. Hope you're all having a very, very great Christmas. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, seeing you in the new year. Have a great one.